Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Sherry Zhao calling all the way from sunny, beautiful California. As you know, as you can hear, I'm calling in with my Bing together, my daughter. But today I'm going to be the host because it is very last minute that we're putting this together. We want to make sure that our leadership core understand and taking more leadership with our business, because the more leaders we have, the more duplication we have, the bigger your team gonna be. So that's the reason why we are doing this, and I want to thank Dr. Anthony, who is our recent ambassador, together with his beautiful wife, and doing this webinar. I'm sorry, I apologize, and my daughter was really behave herself until I started to do the webinar. But regardless, I want to make sure that everyone understands this is a design for the leadership. And Dr. Anthony has been, and his wife, they both did amazing job in the month of May and month of June to be the ambassador for the month. And they learn a lot and doing the process, and they want to pass it on to the team, to our amazing leaders. So here we have Dr. Anthony create this webinar just for you. Please take a lot of notes and learn from amazing ambassador, Dr. Anthony. Dr. Anthony, please take it away.
Yeah, thank you very much, R.A. Sherry. Everything that we know in the business as far as the webinars are concerned, you were so kind enough to pass the information to us and train us on the job, and that's why we're able to do what we're doing. So thank you so very much again, Sherry. Now, welcome everybody to this amazing training for ambassadors for the month, and also for presenters. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are. So basically, this is for leaders who are stepping up to handle the amazing responsibilities for training, and also ambassador of the month. Now, quickly, we will just go through the responsibilities of the ambassador for the month and our trainers, and then we will look at how to actually approach the GoToWebinar applet itself, so you know how to navigate and produce seamless and efficient webinar training, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Sundays, and whenever we have a scheduled training. So basically, this is the International CDSC Trainers schedule, and we have this available on documents on google.com. And it's very important that you have a Gmail account, so that if you're going to be an ambassador for the month, you definitely will be given access to be able to edit this document, as we organize for those who will be doing trainings, going forward. So as you can see, we have the trainers already in there for August, September, October. All this will very shortly be filled out. Of course, the Wednesday live tour via webinar, 9 p.m. Central Africa time, also being filled out as well. It's important that if you're on the call, you indicate a particular slot that you want to take. I'm telling you, presenters make all the money. Presenters make all the fast movement and fast increase. Presenters are always out there, and I'm telling you that their teams are always growing. So it's to your advantage to want to step up, increase your skill, and better at what you do in the business. All right, now we have the Tuesday webinars with the Fast Start training webinar. Basically, anyone from Diamond or Diplomat who is good, in presentations, has to be strong, can handle the Fast Start. But for the Sunday night leadership webinars, you have to be an ambassador upward, and topics are actually there for you to choose from. And then for August into October, basically we're almost filled out, so we have just a few slots as at now. So you're on the call, you're an ambassador, regional ambassador, national ambassador, and we want to learn from you. So slots are available. And of course, we have the ambassador of the month slot. Those persons who are stepping up to help organize, as an ambassador of the month, there are certain responsibilities and duties and qualities that you must have. Now, as the GWT ambassador of the month, The duties and responsibilities include the following. You are to launch, to monitor and host the Sunday night, the Tuesday night training webinars, and Wednesday tour webinars. Very important. Also, it's your responsibility to record the webinars. Ambassador of the Month is responsible to arrange the recording of every webinar and to upload it on YouTube. So we will show you just a bit of an example of how you can do that. On YouTube, at the tail end of this training. Also, the ambassador of the month must be ready as a backup trainer in case of an emergency. Maybe the presenter has some technology issues, some IT issues, or something came up that made it impossible for the presenter to hit the call. You need to be ready as a backup trainer to handle that call, yourself, and also, the Ambassador of the Month promotes and advertises uh, the webinars that are coming up. So, as Ambassador of the Month, you need to work hand in hand with the CDSE and the ROA's team to arrange promoting the webinars. You've got to promote, very well, get it out there so everyone, be aware about that particular training and take advantage of it. Remember, a well trained team, of course, will function more efficiently and effectively. Also, as regards the Sunday night leadership training, the ambassador of the month will promote the Sunday night training a day before on Facebook groups and on GWT Africa family. All right, so you need to be able to do that, and then again, you must communicate with the Sunday night leadership trainers to make sure they are set. So it's not at the point of starting the call that you get in touch with the trainer for the Sunday night. You need to make contact before the call and find out that everything is in place. You need to have the slides that will be made use of for the training as a backup. So you have to make that contact and see that everything is set. And then, of course, it's important that you log into the call maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 15 minutes before the call is meant to start, so you can do the test run, and ensure that when the call is launched, everything is already in place. Now, the ambassador of the month for the Sunday night leadership will launch the Sunday night webinar for the trainer and possibly host, record, and upload the call. So we will show you what to do with the GoToWebinar app, as far as hosting, as far as recording and uploading, of course, to YouTube. What you need to do. Now, for the Tuesday night fast start training, the ambassador of the month will promote the Tuesday night link on GWT Africa Family Group and communicate with Tuesday night trainers to make sure they are set. You've got to check the Google document for the list of Tuesday night trainers and then be able to get in contact with them and ensure that they are ready. Okay. Also, you launch the call, host the call, and record it. Now, the Wednesday live tour via webinar, the ambassador of the month will promote the Wednesday night link on GWT Africa Family Group, and of course, any other group that you have in GWT Nigeria and so on, any other group that we have available that for Africa, you communicate also with the Wednesday night presenters to make sure they are set. Of course, you can always have recourse to the Google document for the list of Wednesday night presenters. And then, of course, again, you will launch the webinar, host the call, and record the webinar. Now, for the Night of Stars, which is, of course, one of our biggest calls on a monthly basis, very important call, usually holds the second Sunday of the month. All right. And the ambassador of the month, with the help of one of the regional ambassadors, will send a message to CDSC to send their nominees to their ROAs 1 week prior. It's important that we begin to stick to this, we keep to this, so that all the slides that need to come in on time, because you, as an ambassador for the month, will need to populate, the final copy of the slide. So you bring together all the slides that have been submitted to you, and populate that. And of course, you will definitely still refer to the ROAs, who will be able to guide you where you need guidance. So the ambassador of the month will notify the ROAs to collect the nominees from the CDSC and send it to him or her in PowerPoint format. It should be sent in PowerPoint format, so that all you need to do is copy and paste and then arrange according to the prescribed order that is meant to follow. Of course, you also need to fill out the Google document by latest Thursday night. Now, the ambassador of the month will be organizing the final PowerPoint to be presented on Sunday Night of Stars. Now, the Google document is kind of like an Excel spreadsheet that you will also have access to. You need to fill in the details of every person who will be recognized on the Night of Stars. So, in case that person is not uh, on that call, or the sponsor or someone who really knows about the person is not available to speak about that person, the presenter for the Night of Stars, we have that Excel, the spreadsheet document, and information that you have already placed there concerning that individual, and we'll be able to present that individual and say what the individual has done. Of course, give the information of what the individual had accomplished, and of course the future goal and target that individual has for him or herself. So basically, this is as far as looking at the ambassador of the month, and of course the trainers that we have, on the call. So right away, we will want to go into the use of the GoToWebinar app. So let me just change the screen so you can see. Uh, okay, I'm sure you're seeing the screen now. All right, so basically, this is how the GoToWebinar control panel looks. When you log in as an organizer, um, this is how it looks. I think let me just show you first the page how you log in to go to the GoToWebinar. All right. All right, so basically we have two accounts currently that we use to launch our calls. Tuesday night and Wednesday live tour webinars usually are launched from the Diamond Dream Team, Elite Dragon. There's a particular detail I'll be giving to you. If you're ambassador of the month, you have the login credentials. You will be able to use that to launch the Tuesday calls as well as um, the Wednesday live webinar. Okay, now, but for the Sunday night leadership, you will launch that using the corporate GoToWebinar account. Okay, so that's how that is. So keep that in mind. You will also, if you're ambassador of the month, get the login credentials to be able to do that. Okay, to log in for the calls. So basically, all you need to do is to um, go to webinar.com, and then you click the enter key or the send key, and it will bring you to this login, bring you to a login page, and then you click on login and then impute the details for the particular call. For example, um, okay, so and then of course you click to login. Now you get into the call, and it will show you all the calls that are meant to be launched at that particular point in time. So of course, this particular call is in session, the GWT International AoM stroke presenters training. Let's say it was the Team Nigeria training by NA Comfort Negedo you wanted to launch, or the next GWT International Fast Start training. Yeah. So all you need to do is to click on the start button right there, and it will open up and show you the particular applet eventually. It will take its time to boot up and then bring up the GoToWebinar control panel. And then when that comes on, you are going to see the GoToWebinar showed just as you currently are seeing on the screen. So when you're an organizer, you will see everything like this. You see the attendees, so you can know all those who are on the call. You'll be able to see the audio, so you see everything is working. Of course, that's the questions tab, also the webcam, the webcam. So if you want to share your video, you can use the webcam to do that. The questions, helps you to be able to attend and see every person that's asking any question or giving you any information. So you'll be able to deal with those questions at the end of each of those trainings and have the presenter answer those questions as well. Of course, the polls, charts, handouts are also available. Now, the handouts just came on board. You can actually drag a file that you want to share with someone and place it in there, and the individual will get it. So now the tabs right here, these tabs I'm looking at right here, just on the left of the GoToWebinar applet. This is for you to mute yourself. So if you click on it, you'll be muted. All right. And then, of course, this is to enlarge and to show your screen or hide the screen. So you want to pause the screen that is being showed. That's also available there. So now, when you, as an ambassador for the month, launch the call, you will observe that different people will show on the call, uh, and you need, if you are going to be a presenter, to log in with a laptop. You can't log in with your phone or with your iPad. It needs to be a laptop. So if you are the ambassador of the month, you always launch the call with your laptop. If you are going to be the presenter, you also must log in with your laptop. All right. So it's very important that you understand that. So when you log in with your laptop, we're able to make you the presenter, or maybe a panelist. Okay, so if you are a presenter, you have the right, to be able to share your screen at your end and then navigate the slides that you are presenting. So basically, two ways that you can do this. From the screen sharing, you can click on change presenter right here, and when you click on change presenter, it highlights for you who you want to change the presenter to. So when you select that particular individual, it will ask you to OK it, and then you OK it. That person will get the presenter rights and then gains control of being able to navigate the slides that he has on his own system wherever he or she is. Okay, so you could also give panelists right to anybody you want to give on the call, and if you do that, you can reverse it for the duration of that call. That person, of course, will you will not be able to mute that individual. The person can mute and unmute his or herself throughout the duration of the call. But of course, it's important that when you're on a call like this, all microphones should actually be muted so that you don't have feedback and echoes, coming on the call. So again, this is basically how you go about. Now, for you to share your screen, you click on this particular show screen. Right now, it's showing the main screen. If I wanted to change that, you click on that, and then you see it's showing all the other uh, um, uh, windows that you have open. It's showing you all the other windows that you have open. So if you select any of them, immediately it highlights that particular screen, and that's what everybody will start to see. So that's how we sort of,
Hello, Dr. Anthony.
yeah.
Hi, sorry. Actually, the participants right now, attendees, they do not see the control panel of GoToWebinar that you see. So what we may need to do is do when you talk about how people can show their screen, you probably have to do a screen print screen and then show that as a picture.
Okay.
Right, because people don't see the control panel that we see.
Okay. All right.
Only the staff can see everything.
Okay.
So Habiba, Kafina, and myself can see what are you talking about, but other people cannot see it.
Okay. I'm taking a screenshot right away. All right. So I have a screenshot for you. Yeah. I think you can see this now.
Yes, we can see this now.
Okay, fantastic. So this is how the screen will look like, the applet will look like when you launch the GoToWebinar app, and you will see, of course, more options available for you as an organizer than for those of you who are logged in, on the call as an attendee. Obviously, you will not see a lot of these options that you're seeing, these drop-down menus that you're seeing. So basically, this is for you to be able to mute yourself, You can, of course, enlarge the screen and reduce the screen with that to show the screen, or stop the screen showing. Also, you can select the particular window you want to show on the screen. If you click, for example, I was actually showing my main screen here. If you click on this particular button, it will give you a drop down menu showing you the different windows that you have opened. All you need to do is to select the particular window that you now want to display. For example, maybe it was the PowerPoint showing the fast start webinar, the fast start training. So you highlight that, and that's what's going to be showing. Or you wanted to show something to us, a promotion on Facebook, so you'll be able to highlight that particular window and have that shown. So that's how that works. Now, this is for you to change the presenter. Okay, so you are the organizer, the ambassador of the month, and you organizer for that particular call, and then you now need to select the particular person who is the presenter for the call. And of course, like I said, that individual ought to have logged in with the laptop. And so if you right click over the individual, all right, it will give you an option asking you to select whether to make the person a panelist or an organizer or a presenter. And of course, the person is going to be a presenter, so you select the presenter. And that individual will now have the right to be able to share their screen and be able to navigate the presentation slides that he or her has at their own end. So that's very important, so you know what to do as far as changing the presenter is concerned. Now, of course, this button is for recording. So as ambassador of the month, you're going to be responsible for recording the calls. So you click on that button, just as you launch the call, then you start recording that particular call. And so that's very, very important. Again, this shows you the various attendees that you have on the call. This is for the audio, so you can see as you are speaking, and you're able to also see the other end as people are talking on the call as well to you. This is the tab for the questions, and of course the polls, the handouts, and then for private chats, the chats can go out, to every person at once, or it can go out to a particular individual that you want to give a particular message directly to. So basically, in a nutshell, this is how you make use of the GoToWebinar applet, for presentations. Now, we will also take some questions if we have questions at the end of the call, so just hold it in there. Now, let me go ahead and show you. Now you are done with the call. Now you're through with the call, and you've ended the call. You end the call by clicking on, you can click on, you see that button that's showing you to end the call. You can end the call by clicking on that button, and then the call ends for everybody. Now, just a point of warning, please. Well, if you log into the call as an organizer, apart from the ambassador of the month, please be very careful if you're going to exit the call for any reason, because if you do not exit the call properly, you will end the call for everybody. So what you need to do is to make sure you are exiting only yourself and not end the call, because that option will show for you when you're trying to exit. So it's very, very important that you're careful if ever you log in as an organizer when you're not the ambassador of the month. Okay. So having ended the call, the recording tab will show, all right, asking you whether you want to convert that video and so on. So that's straightforward. You just click on that and have it converted. Now, when you are done with the conversion, the next thing you want to do is to upload that particular file. Now, you need to be on YouTube, so you have to open an account on YouTube. Usually they will ask you to register that particular account, so you click a link from your email, to have it open so you can upload a lot of files. So you're seeing my own YouTube page, and various files that I have organized right in there, that has been uploaded, from previous trainings.
Hello,
Well,
Dr. Anthony. Sorry, I don't see the screen showing anymore from you. So please show your screen so we can see what you're doing on the YouTube.
okay, can
Thank
you see
you.
it now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So that's my YouTube page. Like I was saying, thank you very much, Sherry. So these are the various files that I've uploaded over when I functioned as the ambassador of the month. the various trainings I uploaded. So let's actually look at how to get this done. Now you can see the upload tab right up there. When you log into your YouTube page, so you have that upload tab up there. All you need to do is to click on that upload, and it would open up for you another screen where you can drop the file that you want to upload. Uh, Basically, what I always do is to drag and drop the file. So now, usually, you definitely will have a place that you've organized for your recordings to go into. And where I organized for my recordings to go, I'll just go right there and then also show you um, what I'm talking about. Just share the screen and show you what I'm talking about. Just give me a second. Let me get that out. Okay. Now, of course, depending on the type of laptop you're using, this is a Mac, so it could look a bit different if you're using a Windows. So just a differential there is not, it's not a big deal. Now, this is where I store my recordings. And so these are all my recordings from Global World Trade. So all the recordings are right there. So let's say I wanted to upload the particular webinar that has been converted as an MP4 format. This particular webinar, all I needed to do would be to drag that file. I just simply drag the file into um, that space on the YouTube page that was asking me to do so. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right now. Just drag that file into the YouTube page. Okay. I hope you're all seeing my screen. So you drag that file right in there, and it starts to upload. And then so you just wait for it to get completely uploaded. And when that is done, all you need to do is to pick this web link here. You can pick the web link here, copy it, and that's what you are going to post. That's what you are going to post on various groups on Facebook, on your various chat groups, so that people can have access to the recorded version of that webinar. So basically, this is what you do. All right. So of course, you wait for the file to finish uploading, and then you click publish. Okay. So that goes. I'm getting the feedback that you're not hearing me very well. Can you hear me? Can you hear me good? Sherry, are you there? Hello, Sherry.
Doctor, I can hear you.
Okay, you
Good,
can hear me. Okay,
good
fine.
now.
Okay. So basically, that's what you
Yes,
do.
yes, we are here. I
Okay.
just need to charge my laptop. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. So basically, that's what you do. Having uploaded the file, like I said, you select that link that's reflected beside it, and then you promote that particular link for everyone to use to access the file that you have uploaded. So that's how it will show when you've done uploading, in your list, and then you just take that link and promote. So basically, that's how that goes as per the YouTube. Now, okay, so basically that's all that you need to know as far as hosting the call, as far as using the YouTube and uploading the file on YouTube, recording the call, and then the responsibilities for the ambassador of the month, and so on. So what you want to do is step up to be an ambassador for the month, step up to be a presenter, and then get in there and let's get things moving and grooving. So thank you very very much everybody for being on this training, and being on the call. And then if you have any questions, kindly just type them in or raise up your hand so we can attend to those questions. Sherry, are you there?
Absolutely. I just
That's
mute myself because my baby is was a little bit cranky because she was sleepy. That's all. Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Anthony, for taking this leadership and get this done. And let me see if we do have any questions from anyone here. Okay. Okay. So we have the ambassador of the month from Nigeria, Habiba, who is going to take in the leadership and take care of the duty as an ambassador of the month in this month, August. She is she joined the call. Originally she wasn't able to, but now she is here. So let me see. She lost the internet connection. I hope everything she hear. So that's all. That's all she found. She says she lost the internet connection. So team, it is time for you to ask any questions you may have. If you are not clear on anything, I know Dr. Anthony did a very fine job. He went through pretty much everything that you need to know already. But if you do have any questions, please type it in from the chat box and that Dr. Anthony showed to you earlier. It's important for you to get this clear, so when it's your turn to be the ambassador of the month, when it's your turn to be the presenter, you know exactly what you're gonna do. So if we don't have any questions, of course we can close the call. As we said, this call is going to be short and sweet, just to make sure that everyone understands what needs to be done. Okay, so I guess everyone is clear. We do have Constantina actually have her hands raised. Let me unmute her and see if we can hear from her. Hello, Constantina. How are you? Hello, Constantina. We couldn't hear you. Can you type in your question if your mic doesn't work? Okay. Well, I cannot really hear you. If I see your hands raised and I unmute you from our end, but we cannot hear you right now. Okay. Well, we cannot hear her. I think everything is great. Everything is clear. Ari Kafina, are you there?
Yes, Sherry, I'm here.
Okay, great. Do you think we have anything else we need to share today?
No, I don't have anything. I've learned greatly, and I'm quite, you know, educated on everything today by Dr. Anthony. Fantastic, is good. I like it, and I want to just encourage that if we can be having this, training for the Ambassador of the Month every other, once in a month, I think that would be great.
Sure, we can do that. I think that it can be the one more thing that we can add to the Ambassador Month to do. Okay. So great. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I know it's very last minute we put this together, but we got this recorded. So if anyone needs to hear about it again, I'm sure that you're gonna get the link very soon. So Dr. Anthony, do you have anything else to add here?
Just to say to everyone on the call, step up, to be an ambassador of the month, step up to be a presenter. You learn so much, and of course, when you give to others, and help them accomplish their dreams, your dreams will also get accomplished. Thank you very much, Sherry.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and thank you for the amazing job that you and your wife did as the Ambassador of Month in May and June. And of course, we want to thank the Ambassador of Month OB last month for a great job that she did for the month of July. As a teamwork. and teamwork makes the dream work, as we all know. So we will see you on the call next month, and we're gonna repeat this kind of training, and we want to make sure that more and more luxury consultants taking amazing leadership, and that's how we grow our business. And duplication is the key. So good night, everyone.
Good night, Sherry. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Done. Dun, dun, dun. Here we